moving, shaking. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support. And Kaepernick claps back at Jay-Z. Not sure if he's seen the article. Pretty sure he did. He posted on Instagram, and I'll put it on the screen, where in his story he says, "I thought we were past kneeling." That's what Jay-Z said. He said we are past kneeling when he formed his partnership with the NFL with Roc Nation, his company. He said we past kneeling, not what we gonna do about it. And if you didn't know, Jay-Z and Beyonce, the Carters, they protested the national anthem. Tommy Lauren, she spit her two piece about it, calling Jay-Z a crack dealer. And, you know, that's a racial undertone. But you know what about Kaepernick and Jay-Z going back and forth? You know what? I don't get it. Because this is exactly what they want. They want to create confusion amongst the black community. You know, instead of us remembering why we were mad because they were trying to pretty much censor Colin Kaepernick. That's what happened. They were trying to censor Colin Kaepernick, where Colin Kaepernick, they were trying to tell him, like, hey man, you can't kneel, you can't do this. And they shouldn't have did that to him. But instead, now you got Jay-Z and Kaepernick taking subliminal shots at each other, or taking indirect shots at each other. And I believe this is what the NFL want. Now they just, you know, they like that meme where somebody beating up another person just taping it, sitting on the ground like that. Now the NFL went from, you know, the person that was getting complained on to, you know, just watching us destroy each other. I think Kaepernick and Jay-Z need to set up a secret meeting. They need to rendezvous somewhere and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Talk about, what do Kaepernick want to get out of this? Is this just about getting your job back, or do you want to do something else? And if you really want to hurt him, how not Jay-Z put him on the Roc Nation team? You know what I'm saying? Put him on the Roc Nation team. That make a lot of sense. Jay put him on a Roc Nation team. And also, you know, it's a partnership, right? It ain't just like you working for the NFL. The partnership go both ways. So it'd be like Kaepernick got another job in the league, but they want us to forget about Kaepernick so bad. They just know black people always forgive and forget. But this is one of those instances where more black people than normal haven't forgotten. Now, some of these people didn't put their Gucci belts back on, and some of these people didn't, you know, they didn't put their Moncler jackets back on after the whole blackface thing and the Prada thing. And, you know, they turned the cheek on a lot of different things, but a lot of black people stood tall, or more than usual, and stood tall with this NFL situation. You know what I'm saying? And the NFL, it don't have no minority, you know, owners. I know but one. And that's Shad Khan, and I think he's from Indian descent. You know what? It's unfortunate. You know, but with Jay-Z and Colin Kaepernick beefing with each other, we can't have that. We need them brothers to sit down and talk to each other. We don't need to split the black community up. You got some that's going to ride with Jay, some that's going to ride with Kaepernick. You got people in the middle that just don't care, that just want to watch football, that just want to live their lives. But these dudes beefing through the media? Nah. Nope. They gotta stop it, man. And Kaepernick spent, you know, Super Bowl Sunday feeding the helpless, the homeless, and feeding the needy and stuff of that nature. That's cool. But it's 3 years removed, bro. It's 3 years removed. You know, if you want to come out and spit your piece, or you want to come out and say something, you know, say something. But don't forget who the enemy here. The enemy not Jay-Z. The enemy is the NFL. You know what I'm saying? I really want to know, what does Colin Kaepernick want? Is it just his job back? Because if it's just about having your job back, then how is that going to change the situation with, you know, police brutality and the minorities and stuff of that nature? That's the question. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he thought he was going to commit career suicide doing this, but that's what happened. But if him with the get past, I thought he was past the kneeling part, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I mean, Jay-Z was damn if he do, damn if he don't. Had Jay-Z and Beyonce stood up for the national anthem, they would have got killed. Had they sat down for the national anthem, they was going to get killed. You can't make everybody happy, so you got to make a decision that's wise for you. Jay-Z got $1 billion. He ain't concerned about Colin Kaepernick multi-million-dollar ass. You know what I'm saying? He ain't concerned about that. But what he need to be concerned about is fixing the situation, his legacy. You don't want to be the whipping boy for the NFL over a couple dollars. No. But was he brought in to get Kaepernick his job back, or was he brought in to do a job? But them going back and forth, it ain't good for the community. I wish them brothers sit down, talk it out. They both grown enough to talk it out. Just sit down and chop it up. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all don't see eye to eye after that, just don't speak on each other no more. But like I said before, only thing Jay-Z could have did was not showing up or got to the sea lake to not acknowledge the national anthem. But what do Kaepernick truly want? Do he want to inspire change? Because him and Jay are a power tandem. That's a power tandem. With Kaepernick clout and Jay-Z $1 billion backing, it ain't too many, more powerful tandems out there. And then you already got Nike and all that. They can make some changes. Jay can put him with a Rock Nation partnership. That can happen. But them bickering and beefing over the internet and taking subliminal shots because he took a job at the NFL, but I feel where Kaepernick coming from. He feeling like, dude, you put this damn my black jersey on, and then you go work for them, or you work with them. I see where Kaepernick coming from at, and that's why they need to sit down and talk to each other. Not air grease speaking through the media, not taking shots through TMZ, articles, Instagram, Facebook, text messages, no phone call, no Google Duo, no FaceTime. They need some real FaceTime. They need to sit down man to man. And it's different when you talking to somebody, sitting down man to man and texting and doing FaceTime with Google Duo. It's different. When you can feel a man's energy, you can look him in his eye, you can feel his vibes, all that. When you can do that, you can look a man in his eye, you can truly know his intentions and what his energy like. So, hopefully they bury the hatchet on this one, man. I don't want to see these dudes beefing, but this is what the NFL wants to do. They want to create mass confusion amongst us. They want us to forget who the true enemy is, and the true enemy is them. Had they not censored Kaepernick, let him kneel, you know what I'm saying? This wouldn't even be no situation for real. The media blew this up like they blow everything else up. They blew this up. Before this kneeling stuff, other than Tebow kneeling for a second, wasn't nobody talking about the national anthem. The media started filming early. Don't forget that. The media started filming early. They ain't really never filmed the national anthem other than, maybe for the veterans and the military and all that, certain holidays, but they started all this and blew this out of proportion. And then at the same time, like I said earlier, or yesterday in my other video, they took money out their pocket. They took a temporary spike in viewership for a longer, it may be permanent dip in viewership. The Foxes, the ESPNs, the ABC, which is Walt Disney and Fox anyway. Walt Disney and ESPN anyway. CBS, all of them, publicizing the national anthem protest by Kaepernick and all that. They ratings spiked for a minute, but now it's dipping. NFL ratings down. You know what I'm saying? And they pay all the money to the NFL for what? That's why the NFL don't care. They just know, we know black people, they're going to be mad for a minute, and then after they're mad for a minute, they're going to come back. And some people have came back. Some people never cared about football. It's easy to boycott something that you never cared about. People be killing me, boycott the NFL, but you got a Gucci belt on. Oh, how's you watching the NFL and you got Yeezys on? How's that working? Selective blackness. Me personally, I didn't boycott over that. But I understood where Kaepernick was coming from. I supported the Kaepernick cause. But I watched football for a long time, played football for a long time too. That's my sport. You know what I'm saying? But it's truly unfortunate that what they created between him and Jay, now it's a beef. when they can work together and they can solve this. They can work together and they can start their own. They can start their own thing. You know what I'm saying? But they can continue to go back and forth, but y'all know what it is, man. Goodfellas Sports TV. Make sure you check out our NFL playlist, music entertainment playlist. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? That link's in the description. Best way to donate is share the video. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is. We gone.